Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they were short and unboring? This is why I have invented the 5. Make it 10. 10-minute meetings. Woo! All right, Ashland City Council meeting of May 21st. This one not here today. No idea why. Who knows? But the mayor's proclamation. She goes, building safety proclamation. Members of the Code Council protect us from floods and earthquakes. And Mission Possible is the theme for Building Safety Month. This May, citizens join us in doing something for Building Safety Month. And then a special presentation from the Guanajuato Sister City presentation. Our Amigos Club is going in June to Guanajuato. One student, this kid named Mackenzie, and 3 Lion Club's member will go. And the Lions Club members are going to teach Mexican teachers how to use some eye testing machine. And Mackenzie spoke, and she was super excited. And then the Ashland Parks Foundation update. A really old Parks guy, super old, white, everything, his whole body is white. He said, he goes, the Butler Perozzi Fountain. We've raised $704,000 of the $800,000 we are as our goal. And the Japanese garden, we rebuilt the koi pond filter and are replacing some black pines. But that's mostly the guy who donated all the money for the Japanese garden. But we are friends with him, so as the Ashland Parks Foundation, we take credit for that kind of stuff. And then this one goes, hey, when might that fountain fixing begin to happen? And the park guy went, April 2025, it might start. And then city manager's report. City manager Sabrina Cotta, I have proposed she looks like this. And she said, she goes, David's chair. We'll bring a track chair to Lithia Park. And that's like a wheelchair with like tank treads. So people who in wheelchairs can go on trails and stuff. And utility billing is at the senior center 2 days a week. And our new website goes live tomorrow, which was a couple of days ago. And Friday, July 12th, is another Coffee and Conversations. And then public forum. A homeless support lady said, the court process isn't fair because many of us don't have a concept of time. All right. And then a really old guy showed up and said, killing civilians in Gaza is unbelievable and complete electrification is a good idea. And then the consent agenda, a bunch of liquor licenses, all approved. And then the ordinance, building code update. Brandon Goldman, the planning department boss, he says, these are amendments to city codes, mostly floodplain codes, but also a new dangerous building definition where the city can close a private home. And this one goes, he's like, hey, he goes, wait a minute, he goes, hey, so what about poor people who have damaged houses they can't afford to fix? And he goes, oh, this is intended for like natural disasters. And local nonprofits can help. And then another city building guy said, I'm sure we can work with people. And city attorney Doug McGeary says, so he goes, hey, we had 2 dangerous houses in Ashland, and we need a law so that we can step in on these really bad actors. And this one goes, are you sure we really need this? And other building guy says, the state has no regulations about this stuff. Also, if any certain city person feels abused by these dangerous buildings codes, there are hearings officials and judges to check that. And this one goes, hey, I'm just checking. Hoping that Pioneer Hall, Community Center, and City Hall don't automatically qualify as dangerous buildings. Right? Good call on that one. And this one goes, this Brandon Goldman, head of the planning department, says, age does not automatically trigger buildings as dangerous. Wait and see on that. And then it goes, I move to approve. And this one says, I call this overreach. I'm against it. And it was approved 4-1. And then this one chimes in and says, everyone should get insurance. Thank you. And then miscellaneous fees. Finance Director Marion Berry, there she is. She says every department sent in their fee increases. So there was a giant list of all the city fees, and most stayed the same, and some went up. And then this one, here he is. He goes, hey, I'm voting against this because the ban shell fees went way up, and that will deter events and tourism. And so, but maybe we should just absorb that and not charge it. It was passed 4-1, and then third quarter financials. Marion Barry's still here. She goes, oh, fee revenues were up 34% higher than expected. Hotel tax revenues up 50% more than expected. Restaurant tax up 6%. Oh, man, all the numbers are great. We're just like taking so much money from people. I mean, making money for the city. And then natural gas options. This was a discussion only. There's a CPAC guy, Climate Energy Action, whatever. He says climate change is real. And then 2 high school kids came and talked about climate. And then the CPAC guy says Ashland electric use is down and gas use is up 5 to 10%. And natural gas is heat trapping. And burning natural gas is super unhealthy. And now all electric homes are cheaper to build than new gas homes. And everybody likes all electric new buildings. And another climate guy says, oh, we are supposed to reduce 8% of emissions per year, the city of Ashland. And here's a graph, and that didn't make any sense. And he goes, here's a chart, and that didn't make any sense. And then there was a franchise fees and excise charges. And then this one goes, she goes, do we have capacity in our electric grid? And then Tom McBartlett showed up. Tom McBartlett, like evil Spock, he looks like. He goes, he's the head of our electric department. He goes, we only use 50% of our capacity. We got loads of room. And then this guy goes, hey, how are we missing our climate goals? What are we missing about it? And the other climate guy says, we don't have stats or data or anything. And then this guy goes, hey, and this guy asks a lot of questions because he's not sold on this whole no to natural gas thing. He was asking question after question after question, and no 100% quality answers on the vague questions. And then, public forum. Okay, public forum. So this kid said the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago, and the second best time is right now, man. And then a white-haired lady said, our youth are reminding us not to kick the can down the road. And a lady with glasses said, I built a regular gas home, and I just converted it to electric. This is a small change. And then a talent guy just chimed in and said, I'm against natural gas. And a frizzy-haired girl said, I'm against natural gas. And then a leather necklace lady said, the fossil fuel industry is advertising lies. And then the old bald 5G guy said, this ordinance perpetuates the lie that humans are causing global warming. Al Gore is a liar. All right. And then this guy is back. He goes, hey, this should go to the people for a vote. And the other climate guy says, oh, no way. The fossil fuel companies will spend on dubious ad campaigns, and it won't be fair. And then this guy goes, I move we have staff look at options 1, 4, and 5 and bring back a proposal to the study session in June, maybe July. I don't know what he said. And this one goes, he goes, oh, and franchise fees. We need franchise fees. He goes, yeah, of course we're going to talk about franchise fees. And then this one goes, and this better not hurt low-income people. That's my biggest thing. Oh, and then this one chimes in and says, hey, this ordinance is just a first step. And after this, we're going to go after existing gas appliances. And watch out for this one right here. She's even the 2 climate guys were pretty careful to say, oh, this is only new residential. But this one here laid out this plan for no gas in Ashland ever. This one, eyes on. Okay, and then what are items 1, 4, and 5? Well, the stupid video guy only showed the chart to the council, not to us viewers and at home. But I believe that our Cracker Jack City staff are going to bring to a study session in June some version of an ordinance that says all new residential construction must be completely electric. However, number 5 means that there could be a carbon charge for anyone who decides, screw you, I'm going to build in my own house and I'm putting in gas. Just try and stop. Well, they have to pay extra. That's rich people problems, whatever. And then number 4 means that maybe only new furnaces and water heaters must be electric. which means stoves can still be gas, which means houses will still have gas going to them, which doesn't make sense with the whole only electric for new homes thing. So that didn't make any sense. And then number one, this one, whatever this thing is, said, when the city contract with the gas company Avista comes up, we're going to jack up the franchise fees for them so that it costs them more to service Ashland, which means they're going to raise everyone's gas rates in Ashland. And that's going to cause people to swap out all of their gas appliances for electric. And they're going to blame the gas company and not the city. This is also known as a dick move. That's it. All approved. This is going further down the line. Stay tuned. End of meeting. You're welcome.